Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Yeah. This is Solex. Love, love, love. This is love, love. Toot, 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 toot. Love, love, love. Yeah. So in the first video, I know. In the first video, I know. And you gotta make sure you're listening to these in succession. I want to get that clear first in the beginning, that you listen to these in succession. It's like a book. Read chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, because I think something about me is that I'm going to do these in succession, and talk about things that are going to build on top of each other, and I'm saying a little bit, I'm just like, here I am, and I gotta tell you something, and you better listen to something. I'll tell you something. I'm totally moving forward just in faith here. I mean, really, think, feel, and believe, about just knowing that the content is there and the experience is there, and sometimes I ask myself, who are you and what are you doing? Who are you and what are you doing? So, I mean, so the definition of love, and was defined in the first video: acceptance and appreciation. Acceptance and appreciation. And, kind of dig deep inside of me, bringing forth the information all about this comes from a little bit of my own experience too. I mean, not that I'm some sort of professor of love or anything like that. The professor of love. He's the professor of love. Love, love, love. This love, love, love. Yeah. One of my prayers that I have that you'll if you're looking at some of these church on Sundays. Yeah, it talks about it, and I got a prayer in there, and one of the things in my prayers there is to be able to awaken. One of the verses in my prayers to be able to, Heavenly Father, may I be able to awaken thy love in all hearts. And I think, it's kind of strange, you see. It's kind of strange. I mean, there's just something inside me that says, hey, you know what? There ain't nobody out there doing this, is there? Nope. There ain't nobody. Nobody out there talking about this. Most people out there in society and everything are doing nothing but bringing division and hate. I mean, think about it. It's rampant. I mean, we look at the political scale and everything like that. It's all about separation and division and bringing hate. What? And I have to sit there and say, honestly, in the own depths of my own being and looking what's out there when you look on the internet and you look at the shootings and all this stuff, and I mean, it's just not out there, is it? It's not. I mean, the spreading of good faith and togetherness and unity. I mean, is that out there at all? I mean, I'd have to honestly say I don't see it at all. I mean, I don't see anything that's out there bringing unity together. And then, and then you know what? And then here I say some things like this, and it's like, and then everybody starts to point the fingers, right? Well, it's because they're doing this. Well, let me show you something here. Can you see that? Can you see that? When you point the finger, right? When you point the finger, guess what? There's those three that are pointing back at you. There's those three that, see those three there that are pointing back at you. When you point that finger, there's those three pointing back at you. So that's pretty much what everybody's out there doing today, and they are definitely not into the understanding that that's what's going on, right? I mean, we got this little, these all be love gun, shoot them, There's those three fingers that are pointing back at you when you point the other finger. So you go out there and you look, well, it's because of what this politician's doing and that doing, and everybody wants to point the finger and blame. When really what they ought to be doing is they're doing the pointing the finger and then pointing and the finger and the blaming and the all. What are you doing on a personal level in your own life to spread unity and love and acceptance and appreciation? What are you doing in your life to spread acceptance towards things? What are you doing in your life towards showing appreciation for things? Appreciation for people? I mean, that's where it's really going to start. It's really going to start with the people. It's really going to start with the people. You know that. You know that. I know that. You know that. I know that. You know that. I know that. You know that. You know that a lot. It's really going to start with the people, and I hope you can sit back and whoever you are, I know you out there, I see you. Love, love, love. And it's really going to start with you. So, there was, I saw something, it's kind of funny. Well, not really funny. This was not funny at all. There was this video on Facebook of these guys on these motorcycles. I mean, crazy guys. These were crazy. They were like, I don't know where they're at, probably in California somewhere. And one dude's on a Harley, and the other guy's on a, what we call them, crash rockets. You know what a crash rocket. And one dude is on a Harley, and they were going down this windy road, and they were hauling butt. I mean, just watching this video was intense. It was intense just to watch it because you don't know what's coming around the corner. It's a 2-lane road, right? I mean, it was like, wow, it was intense. Not only that, this guy's going around a corner, and it's like, he's getting close to rocks and trees on this side, and he's just, oh my gosh, it's intense just watching. And one of these ding dong dilly wops out there says, oh my gosh, it's like, I can't even repeat it almost. I mean, it's not, well, he says, I can't wait until these guys end up to be a blood stain on the pavement. That was his, because how people post stuff on Facebook and say something like that, and or say the little 2 cents worth, and you want to, I got 2, you got 2, I got 2, you got your 2 cents worth, and everybody has their little 2 cents worth underneath those posts. You say, you've been on Facebook, and I can't wait till these 2 guys become a bloodstain on a pavement. And I mean, there's just a bit of a moment that strikes a chord in me of pain that nearly brings tears in my eyes, but you can't see them, and I'm not gonna let you know, no, I'm not gonna let you know, no, I'm not gonna, but it really, it just, the disdain for things out there, and that's what's out there and people out there, That's why a good portion of the reason why love is not being spread out there, because people have a lot of pain inside. And so they're reflecting this pain in so many different ways, They're sort of reflecting this pain in so many different ways because the pain is inside them, And then to sit there and to say something like that, I hope that these guys, really, I don't need to repeat it again. I already told you, wow. So my reply says wishing for the death of people. Are you? I say, who peed in your coffee? And I told him, so why don't you go out and get a small bouquet of flowers and put them on your table and buy some nice good chocolate for yourself too. And while you're at it, why don't you go out and tell somebody you appreciate them just for the sake of doing so? But do you think that guy did any of that? No. You know why? You know why? You know why? Because this dude's just full of pain. And he sees an open door to reflect. It's nothing. What he says is nothing but a reflection of his character and what's going on inside of himself as a human being. Nothing but a reflection of what's going on inside him for to say such a thing like that. And then they're on the flip side of that, right there in the moment. Right there in the moment, what I think. Oh gosh, it's almost hard to feel, but you got to have some compassion for somebody that acts out like that, because really the truth in the matter is that somebody goes out there and talking like that. You talking like that? Really? You talking like that? Are you talking like you ain't, because you ain't talking about love. No, you not. You ain't talking from love. You talking from the pain inside you, bruh. You talk from the pain inside you, bro. And this is Love Love 2, so why don't you go to Love Love 3?